with Dan and Shay.
Hello, Dan and Shay. How are you guys?
What's going on, man? This is crazy. Video chat.
Good to talk to you guys. Always love seeing you. Congratulations on the song. I guess my first question, as a businessman myself, any chance you guys are because the song is I Should Probably Go to Bed. I was thinking about you guys. Any chance you guys are lining this up with like a mattress company, like Sleep Number? Like you could sing in the I should probably go to bed. Sleep Number.
Dude, as the guys who wrote a song called Tequila and didn't land a tequila endorsement, I don't know. It's not looking hopeful for us. So we'll
good
see.
point.
We had an idea. Like it would be. I feel like we see a lot of people on social media using the song like as their kids are going to sleep or whatever. I feel like a children's book would be the move. And you guys got to write the song for it. Rewrite the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Okay. I just imagine, and Dan, I'll go with you first. 'Cause I was watching a YouTube of you reproducing the song. I mean, in your analytical / creative brain, and it's hard to have both. Are you just always tinkering with some sort of sound all the time?
At all times, man. It's insane. It's either that or like editing a video or photos for social media. It's always on, like 22 hours a day. A bit of senility, actually a lot of senility, but yeah, it's always something, man. And the problem with making records and being able to make them at home on a laptop or whatever is it's never done. It's never done until, when we turn it in, it's just like, well, okay, I guess we had to that was the deadline. We had to turn it in. It had to be it. So yeah, it's never done. I've gone back after songs have gone number one on country radio and made edits and fixes and stuff. I did that from the ground up on our second album, and I don't know. It probably doesn't make any difference, but maybe I just care too much.
Shay, I'll ask you a question as someone who sings so wonderfully all the time. Do you ever sing a song that's like a big hit, and you go, "Ooh, I can't hit that note. I can't get there."
No, Bobby. No, that. No, I mean, there's definitely been. I'm sure there's been a song out there by Mariah Carey. She's got those whistle notes. Those I cannot hit.
Okay,
you could try now.
That's great because I know it's early in the morning, but I'm not going to make you try, obviously. But there are two Mariah songs specifically that I know where she goes, it's that. If you were to, could you work yourself to hit one of those notes? And what is your range? Do you have a range where you I can go 7 octaves? I don't even know how to classify that.
Yeah, I honestly, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I've never sat down and been I'm going to do, try to go as high as I can. But we got pretty close there. There's a note on I Should Probably Go to Bed. On the that one was extremely high, full voice. Falsetto is easy, but you try to get that thing full voice. I remember being in the studio and Dan was that was supposed to be a falsetto note because it was just that's a ridiculous note. We're not going to hit that. And Dan was let's just do it for fun. Let's just try to hit it. And I was yeah, that's no problem. I'll just never be able to sing again after this. So we hit it. And I felt in that moment, it felt like a power lifter, right before they're about to lift a ridiculous amount of weight. And they're just it's more than they've ever done. And they're getting ready. I felt like I was just preparing myself. And I hit it. And we had our buddy Pete Tracy there filming it. And I was just I'm glad he had that on video because I don't think I would have believed myself that I hit that note in the studio. But now it's great because I have to do it live every night. And that's not going to happen. So we'll see about that.
Dan and Shay are on with us. I Should Probably Go to Bed, about to be number one. Of your 7 number ones, Dan, which one did you guys have to fight the most for to actually be a single?
Oh, I would probably say, counterintuitive, but I would say Tequila. I think the nature of the song, the fact that it is a ballad, it's a piano ballad. That's always an uphill battle. There's always folks who say we need up tempo. It's summertime. There are a lot of arguments against the ballad, but we've talked about this before. Off record, just some of the biggest songs of all time, especially in country music, are ballads. I feel like those songs connect on an emotional level with people, and we fought for it, man. There were a good bit of folks in our crew that believed in that song in a big way, even when it was just a piano and a vocal on the demo. But something about that song, we fought for it and we believed in it, and it took a minute. At radio, it kind of sat in the 40s for a little while, and then boom, it connected with the fans and connected with folks at radio, and it took off for us, man. So we're glad we fought for that one, and the way we saw it, it was the first single off the record. So if you're going to get a pass, if you're going to get a freebie, take the swing on the first single, and it worked out, man. It was crazy. But I feel like our entire career has been ballads. That's our thing.
I see you guys responding to texts on the on your text number that you give out to the fans. And Dan, I'll ask you this one too. What's the ratio of normal text you get from fans going, "Hey, we love you," or asking questions versus wiener pics?
There hasn't been any wiener pics yet, man, unfortunately. But no, man, our fans are so sweet. Most of them are like, "Hey, is this really you guys?" I'm like, "Yep." And they're like, "Can you send a selfie?" And it's just me, like, looking like kind of like I am on camera right now. Uncut. I need a beard trim here. But man, it's crazy. The texting is a really cool way to stay in touch with the fans. I feel like so many fans are like, "Hey, this is a long shot. This is crazy, but like, I just met this girl, this guy. Like, I'm getting married, but not till like 2024. Can you make us like a congratulations video?" And I'm like, "All right, sure, man." I just had this. I was telling Abby, I was like, you know what? Instead of, I'll sit there and like deliberate. I'm like, okay, I should put this in my calendar for like sometime late 2023 to make them a wedding video. Now my thing is just like in real time. If somebody's got like a pretty compelling reason why we should make them a video, I'm recording it on my phone immediately. So that's the new mantra for 2021.
Dan and Shay on with us right now. Shay, we're on video, so, and I guess I saw you a few weeks ago at the golf course, but it's been a weird year. We haven't been able to spend a lot of time together, but I'm looking at you on video, and your house looks like Mansion City. I mean, I gotta be. You're there, man. I mean, life has got to be good because this is a straight video flex. Is this a new house? And it's straight up like ba-boom.
They're great. This is $4.99. This is the background. I'm in Dan's closet right now. I just right
That's where we make our records.
Yeah, man. We finally got into this house. Like we had bought it, I guess, a few months ago, but I've moved like, not very many times. This is the first. This is like forever home kind of thing. So yeah, but it's a nice place. But we got a great deal on it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you.
I built the top floor myself. I built it all myself.
Hey, you deserve it. You guys are killing. I often say that you guys are the most, and take this juxtaposition however you want, the most underrated superstars we have. Because everybody knows you're a superstar, and you're still underrated for what you do for music in general and country music. So everything you have, you deserve. I'm just saying, the camera shows the whole house, and if people are going to see this online, and it's Shay Manor at this point.
Shay Manor, but this is the only room. I couldn't afford the bedroom.
He's really down
right now. This is the bedroom, kitchen. This is the whole thing. Yeah.
Dan, were you guys, I guess, disappointed the Grammys were postponed?
Kinda. I mean, but it's for the best. It's for everybody's safety. We were gearing up for it. I mean, you get so nervous. Like, for the Grammys, it's crazy. I mean, it truly is. I know a lot of people say it, but it is an honor to just be nominated. So for us to get the nod again was incredible. But you want to find out, you know what I mean? Like, I know Grammy voting closed January 4th. You try to, like, drop all your heat on social media, like January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, like remind people about the song. And then suddenly they're postponed for a couple months. And it's like, did we win? Did we lose? I want to know. You want the answer. But no, it's for the best for everybody. And I don't know if the intention is to hopefully get some of the artists in the room, kind of like happened at the CMAs or what the plan is. But yeah, man, I mean, it's exciting to just be in the conversation. So hopefully the postponement means, we can get some real live performances all in the same building. And yeah, but if anybody out there knows, who won the awards, we would love to know.
I have a couple more questions and we'll call it a day here. But if you two were to, and again, hypothetically speaking, die in like a plane crash or something. No, just hold on.
Okay.
Do you guys have a lot of
hold on.
Do you guys have a lot of unreleased material that could keep Dan and Shay going for a long time that's already produced?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I mean, that's happened a good bit lately. Like Juice WRLD is having tremendous success on his posthumous album, and Pop Smoke and a bunch of these folks are killing it right now. But yeah, I don't know. There's like one person I think who has the Dropbox link to all of our session files and all of our demos and stuff. we're pretty precious and protective about what gets out there. So I don't know if that happened. I would have to have somebody like, that's a good call. I'm going to make a note of that today to like figure out what should be released, what shouldn't be released, what should be pitched here. What was the dream scenario? What's the song that happens like immediately after? Because that's going to be the one, So it's got to be right.
Bobby,
In your will.
You've ruined Dan now. He's going to be very paranoid about that because that we're going to die. He's going to work on our next 17 albums for the next year. And if we don't, Dan is so protective with that stuff because like we have a lot of music. I'm talking like hundreds of songs, but not a lot of them are like actually produced stuff. They're just demos. So that being said, if they were going to be released, I think if we were going down a plane crash, Dan would like break the laptop.
100%.
Like, no, not like this. No.
Well, let me wrap up with this. I got one for both of you guys. Dan, your hair, your beard. It's been a thing for the last couple of years. But every time you post a throwback video of you and Shay, it's you see the short hair, fresh cut versus you now with the big beard and the long hair. Is this look just here to stay now, or are you still growing it because the success continues to build?
Man, the success has been pretty good. We've been on a good streak, and it's been pretty lucky. But, yeah, anytime I post a throwback, I'm setting myself up for failure. It's like all these, like, fans are like, cut your hair. You look so much better. You were so much skinnier, all this stuff. I'm like, well, and I did it to myself. I posted it. It is what it is. Especially during quarantine, I just don't really care. I don't spend that much time thinking about it. You know what I mean? People are like, what's the thought process behind the hair? I'm like, I don't know, just kind of started growing it, and it's a thing now. I feel like we've had probably more success with the hair being long, so I guess it's more identifiable, than when it was super short. I guess it was like kind of in the in-between stage, unfortunately, when Tequila happened. So, I guess that's how I'm going to be remembered. Nobody wants that.
And Shay, my final question for you. Your Christmas tree is still up. When are you taking that thing down, bro? It's basically March already.
I'm not gonna. It's a part of the house. It came with the house. That's a painting. That's a big painting right there. I don't know which way it is. Yeah, there you go. No, I told Hannah that I was going to keep it up because we actually moved in like right before Christmas. We got in at like on the 20th. I don't know, 20th, like 19th or 20th. And so the first thing that we did was put up that tree, and I didn't have a ladder, and so like this tree is like, I don't know, 12 feet or something, because there's this big open space, and I didn't have a ladder, so we had to go. There's a balcony. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a balcony right there, and I had to like hold Hannah's legs basically to put the top of the tree on, so like over the balcony so she could put it on. So it was a whole process. So I told her, I was like, look, we're not taking this thing down till the end of February, and that was our deal. And so that's how long I'm going to keep my tree up, end of February.
There they are. Dan and Shay, as they march toward another number one this week, I should probably go to bed. It's been 3 years since they released Tequila, which is crazy. Feels like that song just came out because it is still being played so often. You guys are killing it. I love you both. Appreciate you guys coming on the show. Congratulations on the success, and I will see you guys soon.
Love you guys, man. Thank you for taking the time, and hopefully we can all hang soon when things get back to normal. We miss you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you guys. Thanks again, buddy.